Hello.
Hello. How are we?
Pretty good. Welcome to another episode of Hearns Live.
It's not just any old episode, Beej.
This is 210.
210.
210 it is.
No, it's 2:03. That's what time it is. Oh, you're not
Two-
talking time? Okay.
Oh, we should have waited. They didn't even think about it. Give another
210.
7 minutes, it would have been 210 exactly.
Episode 210.
Let's see who's on.
Been at it a while.
Oh, look at this.
And
Wow, we've got a list here.
We've got a celebratory
Tell
box of goodness.
Maybe.
No, we do.
Do we?
them. No,
We definitely do.
Oh, do we?
That's the other thing I meant to mention. When you have that mic on, there's an
Yeah.
imbalance in the mics.
Oh, what's the imbalance?
Yours is quieter.
Is it?
Mm.
What are we doing?
Nothing now.
So I've got to be really loud like this.
Sort of. I've got to be quieter, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, one of these days we'll work out how to
Because
balance
otherwise,
that.
I go fuzzy. You go normal, and I go fuzzy. all
Who
the
goes
time.
fuzzy?
Me.
What sort of fuzzy?
Fuzzy wuzzy.
Fuzzy in the head.
Mm.
What?
Was a bee.
All right, what else have we got? I was going to say hello to everyone.
We got
Anthony's on.
punters over there. Welcome.
Anthony, Craig, welcome again. Dave,
Everybody's
Mids.
getting goodies.
Tony P, Retro Rob. Hey, everyone's a regular.
I just
Jeff.
I just put a post up on Hearns Hobbies Racing for a link.
A link?
Of something special.
A link of something special.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Right, okay.
But now it's car of the week.
That's it. So car of the week, we're only showing a little bit because I think if we show you any more, it might be a bit too easy. So what do we need to know? The make,
The model,
the year,
the color,
the weight.
the killer wasps.
Yeah.
Killer wasps, engine cylinders,
Engine cylinders,
turbochargers, battery powered, gas propulsion,
drink holders.
cup holders. I could do it to drink.
Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit dry too. But what should we start with? Okay, so we'll let all the punters think about that. I know I've already got some people guessing, but
Have they?
Let's
What's the first guess?
Oh, it's really obvious.
What? How's it really obvious?
Anthony says Ferrari. It could be because there's a big Ferrari badge on the side of it.
Ah, that's a giveaway.
It is, isn't it?
I'm
Okay,
sorry
so
about
we'll
that.
let that one go. We'll keep everyone
It-
still guessing.
I can confirm it is a Ferrari
Can you?
from the Italian manufacturer of Ferrari.
What is that different to the Venezuelan Ferrari?
No,
Very
I heard
different
that there
Ferrari.
was one coming from a certain Asian continent.
Really?
Mm.
And
It's spelled slightly different shade of red.
really?
Yeah,
Different shade of
no,
red?
this is a Ferrari
A
by
lot of L's in
Ferrari.
the name.
Yeah, that's right.
Wonder how we work that one out. We got plenty to show you today.
Have we?
Yeah.
Will you start?
Right. Oh, you want me to start?
Why not? I'm throwing you in the deep end. Let's go.
Well, everyone knows that I was over in Japan and we.
Oh,
were-
you haven't stopped talking about it, to be honest.
I haven't. I don't want to stop.
I
I
wouldn't.
want to go back. You probably want me to go back too.
Be better. Be better for everyone.
Well, to me, stand like always is the hugest stand, and they showed off this kit, which we actually already have,
The smallest kit.
because we're really lucky that quite often we'll get Tamiya releases before even Japan gets them,
What makes sense?
doesn't it?
How
Well, we're lucky.
the smallest market gets the first models.
That's right. Well, this little Fiat Abarth,
Bambino.
that's it. Very cute.
What
Very
do you,
little car.
what do you know about it? Looks like a
Is
comical
this
kind
a
of.
695?
Looks like a comical kind of mobility device that a certain Tony Gray would buy and drive.
Yeah.
Hey,
What do you think?
Little clown car.
Little clown car. I like it on the front. The cores are grey with that red stripe. It's very befitting.
Befitting.
Yes.
Buffoonery.
So what is a bath? A bath is like a tuning house,
A
isn't
tuning house of, well, not of Fiat, but yeah, closely aligned with Fiat's.
it? Yeah, but I was quite surprised that a bath actually produced the engine for the Lancia Deltas. They're
Oh.
Bath engines.
Are they?
So they're a tuning house that does various bits of work for really high performance vehicles. This you wouldn't think is high performance. It's a little tiny tacker.
High performance from the vehicle that it started.
Yeah.
Probably goes twice as fast as the original,
Yes.
which is like a lot. Thinking, it's gone from 13 horsepower to 30 horsepower, which is
Yeah.
a huge difference.
Yeah.
You
scary.
try and eke another 10 horsepower out of this car in front of us,
Mm.
and you'd probably be spending lots and lots.
Mm.
That's all I've got to say about it.
There you go. So I thought I'll show you that. There's my first thing to show you. Very cute. It's all sealed. I'm not going to open it up. We'll leave it sealed for the next person.
All right.
I do have other things that we can open, though.
Because I don't know if my heart can take it today. If you've got any girlies over there.
I haven't done
If
it.
you've
Just we'll save it. We'll save it
We
for
should.
another day when you can handle it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle it today.
No, because I saw a couple of weeks ago that you guys dabbled into the stash.
Don't worry about us. You did it last week again. Don't worry about your stash, mate. Talking about stashes, I must ask you a question. We better get TFG out.
All right.
Let's
get him on.
Let's see what's in show and tell with Tony Gray. How are you, TFG? Oh, hang on. Look, he's lost himself.
He's lost. Oh, we'll get him in the center here.
Here we go.
Put him in the middle.
I like it in the middle.
I've
like
heard
it
that.
in a BJ and BT sandwich. We had this on last week.
What is that?
It's a bitty design 911. Not allowed to say it's a Porsche.
P3 GTR.
Let's look at it from the top.
P3 GTR.
Look at this baby.
And last week I had all the paint masks on, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So during the week, this is all I've done.
So
Hardly anything, really.
Last week we scratched it.
Yep. We
And
scratched
then
it with
we
the
put-
Scotch Brite.
We put this one and we put this one.
Yeah, we put all of those on here. And now it's done, and you can see. I'm going to turn this over here and wait
Well,
for the camera.
that's actually paint.
This,
Where's paint?
there we go.
That's painted.
Have you painted that?
That's
I've
painted
painted
on.
that.
Look at it. Look
I
how
have
crisp it is.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. Because
bring
we
it-
did
bring it down a
blue.
bit.
We had blue
Bring it down a
mask
bit.
on it.
Bring it down a bit.
Mask last week. Come on.
Look at that. That is paint.
And that the
Oh,
lettering
That's
that,
crisp.
that says donuts that's less than 2 mil wide.
That's
So-
crisp.
So here's my
Those-
finger.
Yeah. Look at that.
Smell my finger.
Yeah. So that's how good the little
That was
mask.
finger puppetry.
My brother Scan and Cut can do things like that.
What did you call me?
Yes. A scan and something.
That is amazing, isn't it?
So
I'm amazed.
and as I think I said last week, I'm going to do a full tutorial on how the hell I do that, and it's not difficult. It can't be because I'm stupid and I can do it.
I forgot that was actually this mask. So you painted it now.
That's been painted.
Oh,
So
did you do it with an airbrush?
that was airbrushed. I had the masks
Yep.
on,
And you
and I just taped everything else up with not with normal masking tape. I used the green tape, which is a low tack one,
Mhm.
so it doesn't leave any residue behind.
I'm low tack.
You are.
Low tech or low tech?
Yeah.
Well, I think, Tony, you're going to be showing us something else amazing.
Yeah, well, as you can see now, I've got the Walker's Donuts logo taped here on the outside
Yes.
because
You have.
Because you're going to do the dude, right?
we need to put the little dude in there.
Well, the thing about the dude, that's too fine to mask, right?
Yeah, I can't
So let's
mask
just move that.
So I'm
yeah.
going to do that.
So you're
by
going to do
hand.
that. You're going to do that by
What have
hand.
you got there, Brett?
I'm busy.
Brett just got some Walker's Donuts. What a surprise.
What are you doing? Ah.
Oh,
What flavour is that one?
I don't know.
Is it good?
But we are going for sponsorship.
Are we?
Yeah.
What? So
At the moment, we have to pay for all these.
yeah,
That's product placement, isn't it?
That is.
yeah. I'm going
So,
to
if
go around the other side here so I can grab some things.
Oh, you got to get some.
Walkers, if you are in fact watching, get amongst us.
Okay.
Get behind us.
Mm.
Anyway, so the way I'm going to draw this on, this little dude.
Okay, so let's get back to the top.
Go back to the top. So I'll be drawing him on now. That area has been Scotch Brighted last week, as I showed you. This morning I went over there just to make sure, because sometimes the paint markers don't work all that well. So
Well,
I made sure that was well scratched.
Well, they work
up.
better on a matte surface, don't they?
On
Like
a matte
a
surface.
paper surface.
So that's basically what I'm doing. Just
Yep.
doing it, making sure that it's a matte surface.
Yeah.
That's
So
the quietest I've ever been.
Yeah, because you're eating.
I saw your finger in there before.
In
where?
In the hole. So that's good. We'll be right for that. Now, I had a go at this before on the scrap bit election because I wasn't sure that I could actually do it because it's so small.
Yeah,
But
well, in
it-
the studio, you probably don't have the posture you really want. But
No,
let's see what
I'm
you
up
can
a
do.
lot high. Just out of interest, these are the ones that I'm using. I got these from Amazon. The brand is Tooly Art, which is funny in itself.
Tooly?
But it doesn't really matter which ones you use. Most of them will work. You can use Gundam markers. are the Gundams available in this sort of thickness? 'Cause this is
Yeah.
pretty thin.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, basically,
I think
any acrylic paint marker will do the job.
Right, okay.
These are just the ones I got because I got them from Amazon. It was easy.
All right.
They
Shall we go
deliver
in
to
tight?
you.
Let's go in tight and
Let's
see.
go in.
see
Let's
if
go
we
in
can-
tight.
That's pretty tight.
All right.
We're probably a bit too tight. We need to make you move a bit.
We had the simple green and moustache.
There we go.
Oh, there you are.
Look,
Yes.
am I right now? Okay.
Yes. Let me see if I can get that sharper. Oh, look at that.
And now you'll get to see whether a 67-year-old man has got steady hands.
Right, okay.
Thing is, doesn't have to be perfect.
Do we need to be like really quiet?
No.
So I can be like really loud.
I'm sticking my tongue out for you. It's nearly in your ear.
Not for the first time today and not the last.
Oh,
The
wow.
concentration.
I'm just winging it. Because I find if I concentrate really hard, it doesn't work.
Well, I think you need that natural flow, don't you? If you try too hard, it ends up being like really jagged.
It just doesn't work. And as long as it gives the impression of what you want,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right. So do you bother doing the nostrils and stuff as well?
No, I'm just copying exactly what's off here. Go in there. And if you screw it up, you can wipe it off and start again. I probably will go in and do the nostrils. I'm actually looking at the screen
overhead.
Oh,
at the overhead because I can't. I
you can't quite pick it from that angle, yeah?
Yeah. Bang the nostrils in. That's all you need to do.
Is that it?
Is that it?
That's it. Now, if you look through here, you can see that there's a white background behind the dude and the Walker's logo.
So that's what it's going to look like. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So I will be. What's going to happen now is I'll do the other side. Not today. I'll do that at home,
Right.
and then I will. In order to do that, I will spray Bitty Design liquid mask on the whole car.
Right.
There'll be like 4 or 5 coats of that. I'll then cut out around here, spray the white. I'll do that on both sides.
Yep.
And then once I've done that, I'll go over the rest of the car and pick out the things that I want to do in black because they'll need to be first. So
Dark colors first.
dark colors always first.
Yep.
So that'll be the windscreen surround.
Yep.
Probably these vents. Probably something along here.
Oh, little carbon bits.
So I'll go over and I'll do all that, and it won't matter that the liquid mask is on top of this paint. It'll stay on.
Okay.
It'll be fine, and it should be fine with the acrylic pen. But I won't do that for a couple of days just to make sure that paint has set.
So is the acrylic pen that's the black in the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah. So on the Super Doggy one, it's all done with this acrylic pen.
There you go.
Now, years ago, I wanted to do stuff like this, but there wasn't a way to do it.
Right.
Now there is, and I can do it.
Do it much faster.
And it's great. It's just opened up the possibilities. All this stuff that I've done with the masking, I can cut that by hand, but it's incredibly laborious.
Yes.
And I just couldn't be bothered doing it. But doing it with the scan and cut, it just makes it doable.
When you were cutting stuff like this by hand, were you just using a fixed locked blade, or were you using a swivel blade?
No.
You prefer the lock blade?
I tried a swivel blade and it just didn't work. It didn't work.
You got to have
for
a
me.
different sort of thought process, don't you?
Yeah. It just doesn't work. I did try them. I've got other ones where you put it over your finger and it's just there. And it's just I just end up using the standard hobby knife.
Right.
And some people, you should be doing this by hand. Well, no, I don't need to prove myself anymore. I know I can do it. I want to get the job done quickly and efficiently.
Oh, that's right.
And these masks do it. And
are you taking orders?
From you, I have to. You're my boss.
No. No. I mean body orders. Has people started annoying you?
Yes, but I'm not taking orders.
No.
There you go.
No, I've got enough stuff to do for here and for myself. I think it all comes down, as I think I've said a lot of times before, anyone that's painting bodies is making no money out of it.
Yes.
Because you cannot possibly charge what it's worth.
No, that's right.
I do it because I enjoy doing it.
And you love
things like this.
Bringing joy to the world.
Yeah, things like this are a bit of a challenge.
Aren't they?
Actually,
Yep.
well, if I pull this off.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to pull off there.
Oh, so we can see.
We can see
Oh, okay.
the little Walker's dude. There he is.
There you go. There's a bit of skin color.
Yep.
There's a bit of white color.
He's there. I might refine him later. I could probably make it a little bit better.
Yeah, well, I mean,
considering I did that in about 10 seconds.
you can still modify that, right?
Yeah.
So you can scrape bits off if you needed to.
Easy.
And add to it.
Yep.
They even give him a moustache.
There's only room for one moustache in this studio. So,
That's right.
so next week there'll be more done on that. It should be a lot more interesting. It's a pity I can't do it all live, but it's just it takes hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, that's the thing about doing stuff in the studio.
Yeah,
it's great to show everyone how it works, but it's not the best to actually.
And realistically, it's going to
Do
be
it
like
well.
what, a 7-week process, I'd say.
probably.
You know,
Yeah.
here's
That's
what
cool.
it is.
Look at it.
You
Yeah,
can't
there he is.
rush beauty, can you, TFG?
No, I mean I'm 67. It's taken this long for me to get this beautiful.
And you are aging like a fine wine, good sir.
Yeah, and also like a fetid. Oh, sorry.
Oh, what?
Fetid what?
I'm going to take my stuff and go away.
All
now.
right. Thank you very much, Tony.
You guys have got other things to talk about. and-
That's really educational. That was a lot quicker than I thought.
yeah,
It was.
yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yes.
Sorry, Biz.
Yes.
You
No,
left-
that's all right.
You left yourself up
I
to
did.
that.
I did. All
It
right.
usually does.
All right. Let's lighten the mood, eh? Let's look at what people are saying. Let's go for some guesses. Yeah.
Can you round up Oscar for us, young Tony,
I
when you
can.
got a minute?
I'll go and get him.
And you'll
What
probably
do we
need
got?
to help out
What
the
do we got?
boys out there while.
Yeah, very good.
All right. So Anthony said Ferrari, which is correct.
Yes, it is a
Dave
Ferrari.
has said an SP1.
No,
It is not an SP1. It is not. Oh, what have I done there?
I'm not sure.
There we go.
You're highlighting.
Oh, we've got a color here. We've got
Yes.
metallic red. That is incorrect.
What color is it?
Oh, Anthony's come up with a really special color, which I cannot
What?
work out if it's correct or not. Aperto Rossa Corsa 322 /.
I'm not sure what that refers to.
Don't know. Don't know that one. Oh, look at this. Nids has gone and searched somewhere and just
Has he?
cut it. Ferrari Daytona SP3 180 Rosso Scuderia 6.5 litre F140 GAV12 760 grams. Now, what do you think? I don't know if that weight is going to be correct.
I don't know, but we're going to speak to Julia Assange about his WikiLeaks. Hey, just leave our poor little show alone, right?
Too much information out there. It's too easy to find.
There's too much information.
That's right.
Nobody
We need a
needs
little
it.
bit of mystery somewhere,
Nobody
don't we?
needs it in their life.
Yeah.
I'm just going to.
What else? Oh, Tony P likes the above. I reckon Tony P needs one. What else we got here? Oh, Anthony's just repeated the same thing. I don't know if that is correct.
I can tell you now that 760 grams is
Incorrect.
categorically wrong,
Incorrect.
even
It's
by
heavier.
even by our scales.
That's right. It's much heavier than 700 grams. All right. So there
So
you
we
go.
will take that as the lowest weight, 760, but I can tell you that it's a fair bit over.
Surian says Rosso Scuderia Racing Red.
I can confirm that it will be Scuderia Red.
Scuderia Red it is. Okay, so we've got Ferrari and we've got Scuderia Red. Okay, so we need some more details. But in the meantime,
Look at the
we
big-
have another
look at
guest.
the- Look at the huge rear caliper.
What do you call me?
Huge rear caliper.
It is big, isn't it?
Mm.
All right, who we got on?
We have got Oscar.
Oscar. I don't think
He's a-
everyone has met Oscar.
He's a debutant.
Is he?
Well, he's never been on the show before.
Oh, there you go.
Hello, Oscar.
Debut show.
How are you?
I'm going really good. I'm just waving this around because this is, in fact, a microphone.
It's good to talk into it, isn't it?
And
Like Aries.
that is, and that over there, that's a camera. So just look into there.
That looks like a box of matches.
It does a little bit. And in fact, Oscar is here. He actually does more RC stuff. But he's like a utility knife, isn't he? He's like a Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife.
He knows stuff.
All
And
kinds of stuff.
He knows train stuff because
Yeah.
he's a bit of a model train guy too.
Yes.
So he's come in today to talk about model trains.
What have you bought? Good stuff.
What have you bought in, Oscar?
Pick one. Pick one.
Oh, talk about that one first. Why not? This
I love
What have
this
we got
one.
here? Oh, I'm going to have to go tight in that one.
This is me.
is the Tiger locomotive. One of
Tiger.
the very
Tiger.
early steam locomotives that operated in England. It primarily operated on the Liverpool-Manchester Railway, which was the first ever railway that hauled passengers in England.
So this is looking pretty similar to a Stephenson's rocket. So
Yes.
this is
This
shortly
is the
after.
evolution of the Stephenson's rocket.
Right,
It's
okay.
based on the same thing, but carries many more modern traits of what you get on a
Right,
newer
okay.
steam engine.
All right, I'm going to go to the top camera.
So what are we looking at? How
This-
many horsepowers does it have?
think it had, not in terms of horsepower, but I'm pretty sure it put out 9 kilonewtons of tractive effort.
Killer wasps.
Kilonewtons.
Kilonewtons. So it not a whole
Wouldn't want to
lot.
be a Newton, would you?
No.
But no, so yeah, it put out a fair bit for its time. I think it was the most powerful steam engine of its time.
So what is with this timber grain? Does that mean that's timber?
Yeah, so that was originally made out of timber to contain the steam. It held. They didn't design steel boilers yet, and timber,
Really?
like the barrel, held together with the brass. It's
Yep.
like a big wine barrel.
Well, I guess it expands, right? With the steam, and it would just seal everything up.
Yeah, because it all gets hot and
Yep.
liquid.
Yep.
Creates a seal.
Arr.
And for these types of
You
engines,
beat me. You beat me.
also have
Where'd you go?
these. Got these as well. These are the period correct rolling
Oh,
stock
what are they?
Period correct rolling stock, Beach.
to go with that engine.
So it comes in the 3-pack.
There's a 3-pack, 3 flatbed wagons. So yeah, as we also offer that as well to go with it to match your engine.
And what year would this have been around?
This is 1920.
Oh, pretty early, isn't it?
Yeah, I think 1920s. This one.
That is fantastic.
Okay, so there's a 3
That is my kind of steam loco.
flatbeds that you get here. Because we do have a new version of the Stevenson's Rocket Inn as well.
Yep.
With different carriages.
Yeah, it comes in a train pack with 3 passenger wagons.
This one's called the Tiger. Wow.
Yeah, how good is it? I really like this detail.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
one
you've
of
got a
those-
lot of,
Is it DCC?
what are these valvey
Yes, it
things?
is DCC,
Sound fitted?
not fitted with sound. That's aftermarket, but it requires a 8-pin decoder.
Look at all
8-pin
that
decoder.
fine
8-pin
detail
decoder for
there.
this one.
So there's a little tiny firebox there.
Lots of R&D went into this one from Hornby. I think they spent about 2 years designing and actually
A tender.
figuring out what they were going to do with it.
That's impressive, isn't it?
Very much.
If you like your old locos, this is what they call Era 1.
Era 1.
Era 1 locos.
Beautiful. Look at all this.
It's
All
even
the
older
valve
than New
gear.
Beach.
Is it?
Yep.
Just a touch.
Oh,
What? Was that me?
Fell
I didn't
over.
do that. There's so much fine stuff. You got to be really careful. A lot of fine detail here.
Yeah, lots of it. A lot of chain work. And there's also optionally fitted parts you can put on it too.
Oh, there's more in the
more
packet.
brake
detail
rigging.
pack.
Yeah, there's detail pack you get with it. And pretty sure Hornby also offers some crew to stick on the back as well to run it.
Oh, yeah.
Geez, that'd be
Well,
old
that'll
now,
make
wouldn't it?
sense, wouldn't it?
They'd be aging a bit.
Look at that. That's looking into the firebox.
Nice firebox.
You like a nice box, don't you?
Nice firebox. It's good.
Well, there's Tiger. But look at the grain.
Wooden steam tank. Yeah, it's got a grain on it, doesn't it?
The grain.
You're going to give a tutorial on grain soon, aren't you?
What? Like barley and corn and stuff like that?
No, like bulkheads and firewalls and,
Well, what makes you say that?
well, since you got a Fiat just flapped around and not getting done, you may as well teach others how to do it.
I'm on plan B now. You know I'm on plan B because that's got to do with Model Expo.
No, hey, well,
And we'll talk about that later.
Don't talk about that. We're having Kobe in to talk about Model Expo.
Oh, are we? I didn't know that.
He's bringing
Surprise.
in a little plane,
Yes.
a real model maker.
I'm going to enter something
It
really
says-
little too. I'm going to have a surprise entry.
So small,
a surprise entry.
small enough you can't judge it.
You're gonna need magnifying glass for
Tony would not appreciate that at all.
No.
it.
Hey, a surprise
He
entry.
wouldn't. He wouldn't.
You have to get consent, mate.
No.
Get-
All right. So
get
there's
consent.
Tiger. All right. Tiger is pretty cool. What have we got next?
This one's bigger.
Is it?
Much bigger.
That's a bigger loco.
Oh,
much newer one.
I'm gonna have to do the zoomage out of it.
What is this one, Oscar?
This is in BR livery, the Black 5, the 5MT. This was designed around in the end of the 1930s, just before World War II. It was designed as a locomotive that can do anything and go anywhere. They just needed something that can haul passengers, freight, goods, and they said, you know what, we'll make one for it. So this does absolutely everything. And also brought England into World War II. This hauled
Oh, really?
almost all of the machinery, troops, everything to where they need to go to get out to the front lines. And during that time, this was replaced with the 8F. Straight after that, during World War II, should pull a bit more, and that was almost just a copy paste of the Black 5. They did such a good job the first time. I was like, well, may as well just do it again.
Absolutely. So
Look at
5
all this.
MT.
Yeah. So this is one of Hornby's brand new locomotives that features its brand new coupling, which allows for a closer coupling fitting between the locomotive and tender.
Oh, this part?
Yeah. So just between, they're sitting much closer than they used to.
Oh, all
This
right.
one looks full DCC.
Yes, this one is full DC.
So it's tender pickup as well, isn't it?
Yeah, tender pickup included. It's every single wheel apart from the 4 on the front pick up on this locomotive. So you're going to have no issues with reliability over points and other dead spots on your track. But yeah, so it's a 21 pin decoder in this one. And
Do these work?
buffers, yep.
Oh,
spring
look at
buffers.
that.
And a new feature they've added, which is really cool, is if you want to twist it towards the front, showing the front of the engine,
Front of the engine.
where all the lamps are.
Lampages.
So these lamps on the front can actually be removed and put in
These
different
ones?
locations. Yes, they're removable, so you can identify the train for a goods train, passenger train, anything you want.
So I could like pick it up and take it to the outhouse, things like that.
Just snap them off.
Okay, so there's 2 things here.
Yeah,
Right.
pop them off and you can identify the train. That's how they identified them, depending
right.
on where the lamps were located. When you saw it coming into the station,
Look at that.
the station master would know what train's coming into their platform.
Right. What's that say? British Railway.
British Railway. So this is their BR livery on this one.
Right. It's got a mag wheel.
What's it called? The Glasgow Highlander.
Yes, we saw that just before. Was it Glasgow or Glasson? It's pretty small.
Yeah, lots of detail on this one.
It'll be Glasgow, wouldn't it? What's the idea with the red banding? And then
Fast.
here, what?
Fast.
Makes it
Fast.
faster.
Oh, okay. And then you got like the white along here. Is that just detail?
Yeah,
Just to let you know when you need to clean it.
Part of their livery.
When you
Right,
can't
okay.
see the white, it's time to wash it.
Right.
That's my motto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where that is, this is obviously a very high quality locomotive. It features a full die cast chassis and running plate. So it's, if you pick it up, it's got a lot of weight to it. So it'll pull really well. I don't even know how many coaches, upwards of probably 15 coaches that'll pull. But no, it's a very, very premium locomotive, including brass details as well,
Isn't it?
instead of plastic. So you get more of a realistic look. I like the whistles on the top.
I'd like to show you the detail inside, but I don't think I can get the
I
angle
can,
right.
Can we pull the tender off? I can take the
Oh,
tender
can you
off as
get
well.
the
Yeah,
yeah?
on clips.
I'll let you under the tender.
Bit of a-
Is it easy?
Oh,
Oh, just like that. A bit of a tug.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
Bit of a tug.
Wouldn't have looked
Yeah,
elegant.
I
to
know
me.
how to tug
So
too.
this is a
We've been
fully
tugging for years.
detailed
Wow.
cabin. With even little paint and stickers on the gauges. So if you got in close enough, you could see what steam pressure this thing's putting out and how fast it's flying along.
Really?
Everything's in there.
Look at these things. How far can I get in?
All the way, baby. Get in there.
How far? What
Oh,
did you say?
it's
No, I
fuzzy.
think-
Are you-
I think I've gone.
Oh,
Oh, it's turned into a
Oh.
comedy now.
what's happened? It's fuzzy wuzzy.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
little gauges in the top corner. If you get close enough, there is detail
Oh,
on
I
those
don't
even
think we can
too.
get in there. Yeah, you can sort of see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It amazes me. Amazes me the detail on these
How good is
production
it?
things.
Yeah, so this is bringing Hornby. This is what they call their new era. They're trying to improve their detail and their quality. So this is what Hornby's new standard is going to be and what their aim is for the future.
That's good. That's good. I think it's a positive thing,
Definitely. We're definitely moving in the right direction.
That is beautiful.
isn't it?
Very much.
There we go. So what was that? The big 5.
Black 5.
Black 5.
Black
Oh, that's
5.
close enough.
MT.
There you go.
You happy
New
with that?
Hornby. New Hornby.
You
From
like
the
it?
20s and the 40s. I do like that.
I
Bit of a
like,
contrast to the first one.
I like the little one.
Like, look at how that's evolved.
And it's both the same scale. They're both
Yes.
double O.
Same scale.
Yeah?
Big differences. Yeah, both double O.
The tender is almost same size.
Chunkamunka.
Chunka. You're not meant to say that.
Why?
I'm meant to say that. Chunkamunga.
Thank you very much, Oscar. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on.
No
Yeah,
problem
they're
at all.
great.
I hope it wasn't too painful.
No, not
You
at
can take these ones away for me, please, before I smash them.
all. Of course. I can. You're right. No,
I'll put
So
them
far,
here,
yeah.
and you carry them further away.
Right.
All
Thank
right.
you, Oscar.
Thank you very
Thank
much, Oscar. It's been awesome.
All right, let's go
Wow.
back and see if we've got any more guesses on something.
What?
Nids reckons Arsie and Donuts is a winning combination. We agree. We agree.
You-
Sorian says Brett is low tact.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right.
Otherwise known as
Saurian
honest.
says 850 grams. No,
No.
that's way too light.
Too
Way
low.
too light. Tony P 950. No, it's way too light.
Too late.
1054. That's too light.
Too late.
1160. That's too light.
Too late.
So heavier than 1160.
Nobody ever gives a big number, do they? They just
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Creepy.
You'll
Nobody
get
wants
there.
to go
You'll get
over.
there. You'll get there.
what
What
have
shall
we
we do
got on?
now? Well, I do have some other news we can talk about.
Other news?
We've got some videos there. What shall we look at?
Well, I've got a product that I'd like to unbox at some stage. You want to do it now?
Unbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbox.
You want to do an unboxing?
Yeah. I don't even know what you're going to look at. Oh,
This was
This is a
earmarked
bit
for
special.
last week.
wasn't it?
This was earmarked for last week.
Yes.
This is something that young Syrian will know even more about than I would.
Yes.
This is Fataba's 10PX.
Mm.
Now, I'd like to say it's all new, but it's not. It's been around for what, probably a year now.
Yeah.
But they have revised it.
It's primo.
And in revising it, they have improved the battery for it.
How good's that? It
Because
seems like
it-
a small improvement, but
It used to
it's
come with
huge.
a 1100 milliamp battery.
Yeah.
Now comes with 2000 milliamp battery.
Right.
And more importantly,
Yeah.
the charger, the charging system. So the battery now that comes with it has an inbuilt charging port,
Mm.
USB-C.
Yes.
And another feature that Fataba have brought to the table
Mm.
is now it comes with two. It can come with two 404 SBSEs. So
Mhm.
they're the receivers with antennas.
Mm.
Sorry, they're the antennaless receivers,
Antenna-less.
or the 404 SBSs,
Right.
which have the antennas. Previously, you could only get the ones with antennas.
Mhm.
And if you race 10th scale electric touring car, for example,
Yeah.
straight away you'd have to go out and buy new receivers.
Right.
Well, because they fit so much nicer. So
Right.
let's do an unboxing.
Okay.
Instructions:
Yes.
screen protector,
Yes.
and we've got buttons for locating if you assign certain buttons on the remote, so
Oh,
you
is
don't
it?
forget.
Okay.
Your instruction manual, really, really clear and concise instructions. Of
Yes.
course, all available online. We've got a little supplementary manual in here for the new 2000 milliamp battery.
Oh, nice.
And we have the Fataba Australia warranty card.
Yes. Very
And
important.
this will, in fact, prove that you have indeed bought it from Australia. And if you at all want warranty, if you drop it or smash the screen or something, or in fact need it ever to be serviced or repaired,
Mm.
you want to make sure you buy a radio that has that.
Mm.
Here we go.
Lots of bits. Oh, there's a battery.
There's the battery. And look, there's a little charge port. Can you see that?
Ah, USB.
And the way it lines up in the radio is really, really nice.
Right.
Here we have a US.
Well, that's another wheel, isn't it?
There's another wheel. I'm trying not to make a mess of it, but you
Yeah,
know
yes.
what?
There you go. Chop, chop.
Sesame. Oh, my fingers are too big.
What? What's that thing?
This is a cradle for batteries, so you can put different size batteries in there.
Oh.
And it's actually required with the battery that comes with it. So that goes in the bottom of the handle.
Right.
I'll show you these a little bit more in detail after. There's a 2-stage, and by 2-stage I mean it's got 2 shore
Oh, of rubber.
of rubber.
So you can select. You can spin that around if you wanted to.
You can spin that around, but yeah, this one here's got softer on
Is it darker
the
one harder?
outer rim and darker on the inner. But
Ah.
yeah, and that is different. So it has 2 different diameter wheels available for it.
So smaller being quicker reacting.
Smaller being quicker reacting. We've got the battery. There's a charge cable, because unfortunately they used to come with a pretty abhorrent charger.
Yes, yes.
And when you
So
spin
is it USB-C, yeah?
USB-C,
Okay.
we've got various different thumb grip here, different size hands. We've got plugs for the receivers. So a lot of
Oh,
people
blanking plugs.
blanking plugs for the
Mm.
receivers who really love their receivers.
Just stop all the crap from getting in.
Different size handle.
Yeah.
So this one here is, I think it's the bigger handle. So you can, the grip weight of the, and here is a drop down componentry.
So you
So-
can change the angles.
You can change the angles and the drop of the fall of the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Complete setup to ergonomics. Left-handed or right-handed operation, and drop down, and it's all
So
eccentric.
different lengths drop down, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do multiples as well.
You can do multiples.
Oh, I'm going to put them all on. You got to do full option the thing.
So you can do like that, right? That's what the cool kids have. They have stuff like this hanging on their radio.
Yeah.
Because they've got they just want to use every attachment.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Every attachment.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's the same as the
Yeah.
original comes out the box.
I would
Gotta
even buy extra so it touches
you?
the ground.
like a kickstand. You're throttling like this or something.
No,
No,
like riding a chopper, wouldn't it?
that's right.
No one said
Here-
it had to be comfortable.
Here we have the 404 SBSEs.
Okay,
These are awesome.
so that's the upright style antennaless.
Well, that's the antenna, so it's inbuilt in the case,
Yes.
that little board there,
Yes.
which is really nice here for the plugs.
Yeah.
And it's a
Get
tiny,
tight. Get tight.
it's a tiny little receiver. Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Tiny little receiver. And it's perfect for 10 scale racing.
So what? It gives you
10
12
scale, 12 scale. You get 2 of these.
Right.
So, you know, and I'd go as far as to say it'd even be fine in an 8 scale buggy in electric.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I've never had any dramas with the Futaba antenna stuff. But yeah, and they really fit really neat. You don't have to worry about antenna tube, and it nice conceals your wires, give you somewhere to mount your transponder, everything. And if you do the stealth thing, a lot of people get in the habit now of mounting it in the chassis like this,
What do you mean?
like that.
Oh, really?
So all your wires and stuff are all hidden.
Oh.
And then you can put a go far sticker. Like, I'm cool up here.
Well, I wonder what the technology is like, because in the past, antennas were meant to be upright for maximum distance.
Well, I think the radios are that good now, Beach. And this,
Yeah.
the 4PS uses the F4GS protocol.
GS.
Super fast response. So here's everything in the box. Now I won't power that radio up because I've got one right here that I would in fact like to compare it to.
Oh, so you've got your one then?
So this is the Futaba 10PX. In here in my Rubik's World bag.
Yeah.
What a
one?
fine Rubik's World bag, right?
Yeah. Oh, you've got a slightly different version.
Slightly different version.
You've got the
10
LE.
10PX LE.
Okay, so the LE is a limited edition.
Yes. And you can see here, really, it's just visual. It's all just visual, you know, bling, if you will. It does, in fact, have the same software and everything like that, the same operations.
So your grip's a different color.
Grips a different color, carbon fiber,
Oh, carbon fiber.
different trim on the top. And it does, in fact, come with a handle. The
Very
10PX LE, however, came with no receivers.
Right.
So that's a downside, I suppose. The 10PX LE also comes with aluminium trigger,
Oh, that's a bit special.
and that's available for this one as an optional.
Right.
Also comes with this new geocarbon mount,
Nice.
so carbon handle,
Yeah.
and that fits in the Rubik's World bag, no worries.
Wow.
So that's really good. That's also available as an optional extra for your 10PX. And yeah, and I was going to show you the battery. So this is what I...
Oh, Sorian's just said visual, and he gasps. There
Visual.
must be something different. Is that what you mean, Sorian? Is there something
The
different
screen
inside?
and the software is a little bit different.
Oh, is it? Is it a little bit better? Huh?
Oh, it just has like a welcome screen that says LE and goes, oh.
Yeah. You
Welcome.
gotta make a big thing about that because that's special.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'll let you be special. I get embarrassed using these things.
Using what? Oh, there's the thing.
So there's
it
the
lines
battery.
up.
So there's my little, it's hard 'cause I've got it on zoom. There is a LiPo holder
Yeah.
in there, little cradle.
Yeah.
And this is how it lines up. So you put your battery lid on.
So you don't need to charge it. It just plugs straight into a USB. And,
USB-C.
and charges by
So you
itself.
got a little rubber dongle here.
Little rubber donger.
You
So you
take
move
that
the
off.
donger out of the way, and then you poke the thinger in.
You take that off and you put your charging lead straight in there.
Right.
Boom.
Boom.
Like that. Sorry, I just covered my hand up. But yeah, you plug that in there, put
Right.
that in your USB and you are off.
You're
So
off.
that is really good. And
Right.
yeah, 10PX, very classy radio.
Mm.
You can see I've still got the plastic on mine, and it'll probably stay there for 6 months.
6 months until I
Like
come
it's-
along when you're not seeing, and I'll peel it off.
Well, they do come with a screen protector, like you said, but
Mhm.
I don't know. This is like screen protector for the moment. So it says limited edition here. Look when I turn it on. Oh, limited. That's what you get. You get half a second of. Oh,
Can you turn it off and turn it on again? Because I missed it.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Ready? And I've
Yeah.
actually. Oh, and when you turn it off.
Yeah. Oh, limited edition. Yeah. Yeah.
Full, And it's also got an aluminium body here for the whole steering. So that's that actually does feel really nice.
Oh, that
Adds
whole
a different
big
balance.
massive bit.
The whole steering chassis plate is
Yeah.
aluminium
Oh, right.
instead of plastic on the normal 10PX.
Oh, so that is a fair bit different.
So it is a fair bit different and
Right.
completely different finish.
Right.
But yeah, the same for adjustments. Comes with different throttle and steering springs.
Yeah.
And you can also adjust the pre-tensions here.
Yeah.
Or the adjustable trigger and trigger
Yes.
rail. So your endpoints can be adjusted mechanically and then recalibrated into the radio,
Yes.
as well as the angles and everything. You can assign all the buttons up to 10 channels. Expandable through the 4-channel S-Bus connector. Left and right hand compatible.
Yes.
There you go. That is the 10PX and the 10PX LE.
So if you want to know more about them, you did actually do a pretty comprehensive video with Surian.
With Surian.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Surian
that's on our
zoomed in
YouTube channel.
and he showed a lot about it. And he set one up recently to have pop-up headlights and all that sort of stuff.
Well, that's got pop-up headlights on it.
No, but he's had it wired up with the S-Bus connectors and
Oh,
stuff
that's
and
clever,
other
isn't it?
channels
On his car.
on his drifter. But yeah, like I said, the 2 diameter wheels,
Yes.
the 2,000 milliamp batteries, and all the drop-down connections.
Well, that just shows how pro this is.
Yeah, and feel that. Put that in your hands. Tell me it's not the nicest thing you've had in your hands all day.
It's pretty good.
Pretty nice, huh? And
So
even
you
that,
don't use the drop downs?
I don't.
You don't like the drop downs?
No,
Right.
no, I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it is all a relation of where the wheel is compared to your trigger.
That's
finger,
right, and it's a
So
pure personal thing. It's not gonna. I don't believe it makes anybody fast. Whatever makes you comfortable. And I
you do the
suppose-
lowrider style, right? You'll be like this, and you have the steering wheel down here. Right?
Yeah, that's right. No,
Like
and
this.
when you've been, I don't know, conditioned like I have over 25 or 30 years, you just get way to a certain feel.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
at the end of the day, I mean, if you practice with anything long enough, you'll become your own,
That is a pretty swift handle, though.
isn't it? And I like the fact that it fits in our Rubik's Well bag.
What do you call it? Is that forged?
I don't
How
know.
do they get that form to it? It's like a tennis racket. You know how they got the form?
It's called a carbon handle, but I just wonder if it's just plastic and it says dipped, hydro dipped. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like carbon to me. But they call
it's
it
pretty
carbon. It's
stiff.
definitely carbon finished.
It's pretty stiff,
It's beautiful.
isn't it?
And that's the best thing when you have pieces like that you don't know what it is. Really cool, huh? There you
Yeah,
go. That
nice.
goes in my Rubik's Well bag and
Yeah.
it stays safe.
Right.
There you go. What do you reckon about that?
I reckon the Rubik's World bags are good too because I use one to transport the trains over to Japan.
You definitely didn't transport the Hornet in there. That's all I can say. You needed to put the Hornet in there.
I did, but it wasn't in there all the time. So sorry, Serene, it came out a little bit secondhand.
I'm going to put this
So
one
very
away
more travel.
because this is going to go to one of our lucky customers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not sure who yet,
Right.
just so they know that
Fair enough.
it has never been powered up,
Fair
but
enough.
it has been fingered by me indeed.
Oh, look at this. For some reason, this week everyone's going off on the weight of the diecast car.
Has
What do
anybody
I do?
said 2 kilos yet?
Yeah, they have.
Good.
So we got the high end. Oh, we got a 10 kilo.
Good. That's what I want to see.
Oh, Tony P, 10 kilos. All right, so we got an upper rung, but luckily Steady Trousers has said 2,000. Okay, so 3 kilos is too heavy, 10 kilos is too heavy. So what was it? It's between 1,100
And 2 kilos.
and 2 kilos.
Between there.
That's right. That's right. What's we got here?
Still got a window of 900 grams.
Yes. Yes. Well, look at all that stuff that comes with.
All that stuff.
Fully option. Fully
I'm
option.
going to put this away.
Should I bring something else out?
What have you got?
I have. Hang on, that's yours.
Put that away somewhere nice.
I got some more figures, but probably not what you're thinking of.
I hope not.
Something a bit different.
Oh, that's a fine moustache you've got there, sir.
So
No,
a little bit.
look at this bloke. He's
Yeah,
a good-looking rooster.
looks like you. So a little bit more civilian.
Soldiers in a cafe.
Yes. Okay. So if you're doing military dioramas, well, that will sort of make sense. Okay, you got a bit of military, but you can leave the soldiers out of that, and it can be a civilian layout like this one. Okay, so very similar type of thing. You got the table and chairs for the cafe. And you can make a little cafe scene. Or
So
you got
they're
this one.
they're in France. They're in France. They're in France.
Yes. So you got the cheese cart.
I
And the
think
customer.
I had that one on when it came in.
Oh, did you have one of these already?
Because it was shocking.
Which bit was shocking? The cheese.
The fact that the cheese sellers.
Where do you keep your cheese?
That's exactly where it headed. You must have been away in Japan the first week.
Probably.
Must have been the first week.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
the only
okay.
model content
All right.
that I bought on,
All right,
actually.
so you looked at that one, all right? Okay, let's have a closer look at this one.
Oh,
So 35th scale, so they're quite small, as you can see.
1/35th size of a human person's.
That's right. Let's chop this open.
How tall is it?
35th scale is about 50 mil.
50 mil?
Yeah.
Like that.
Your 50 mil is different to most other people's 50 mil, I think. Let me chop this open.
Like that.
Yeah, that's all right.
But if you get to the camera, it's like smaller. Get it back here. It's like, whoa, big 50 mil.
Are you doing all your visual effects again?
I think so. I can't be as animated as you. It doesn't come
Why
naturally.
not?
This doesn't come naturally.
Why not? You need to come to my classes.
I do.
Oh, do you? You're not doing very well then, are you? All right, let's lay this out and we'll get it ready for the top camera. Probably won't open that one.
Why not?
All right.
Open it.
Here we go.
What
Here's
is
all
it?
the sprue.
Sprue.
All right, so you got the female seated figure there
How do you know?
because she's got the hat and that looks like a female face and got the high heel. Look at that. And even the shoes hanging off. Then you got the gentleman here. You got this one with the seats and the cast iron table leg. And then you got your waiter here. And in this clear bits, this is actually all the cups and mugs and glasses. Let's get him really tight. There you go. So you can see all those glasses there. Really nicely done. All you need to do is paint the sides a little bit so they look like they're full of beer or whatever it is. And then over here, let's have a closer look at the first figure.
What have you got?
There's the female figure. Okay, so you can see the face. So the sculpting is really good. And then you've got a seated torso there. You've got the hat. There's the torso. You can see the leg there. There's the hanging off high heel.
How come you think it's falling off?
Because there's her heel there and there's the shoe. It's
Oh.
hanging off her toes.
That's a bit suggestive
What am I suggesting?
that she needs shoelaces.
Oh. And here's the dude that's sitting with her. For some reason, got a cane. Is that a cane?
I think it's an umbrella, mate.
Oh, it's an umbrella cane.
Probably raining outside.
Oh, maybe. Maybe it is. You're right there.
Well, it
aren't you?
would be. You don't just
Oh,
carry
there's
them.
a dude's
You
head.
don't just carry them willy nilly.
Has he got a moustache? Probably not.
I dare say he doesn't have a class for a moustache.
No. Well, we're going to move on to Moustache Boy. So here is the waiter. How come the waiter does not look like he's got a moustache? I think you're going to have to add it on.
No, it's the other one.
Whichever one.
It's this one that has a
Oh, is it? I looked at the
You've
wrong one.
You've opened the wrong
Oh,
one.
silly me.
You could always
silly
model
me.
one out of milliput.
There you go. There's the apron. What's that? Is that a hat as well? No, there's a tray. That'd be the tray with the drinks.
Service tray,
Yes,
where he brings the cheese.
that's right. Where do you keep the fromage?
It's
Look at the detail on the base of the table. It's beautiful.
very ornate.
And then you got your bent wood chairs.
Bent wood.
Bent wood. Really nice. I really like that.
Yeah, well, you should
Here's the
build
top
it.
table. And here's a close-up of all the mugs
If
and
only it
stuff.
was an Italian cafe,
What would that mean? Where
We'd-
are you heading with it?
we'd be part of the diorama for your Fiat.
Well, the Fiat didn't spend much time in Italy. When I was racing, I was actually in France and England. It
Well,
was
it
an
can stop
Englishman
it.
that made it.
Well, it can stop at the. That's weird.
Isn't it?
That's
Doesn't
very
quite make
weird.
sense, but yeah, that's
Doesn't
what-
make sense.
No. Well, if you don't know, I
I
was
don't know.
planning
I
on
don't know.
making the Fiat for this year's Model Expo.
And you're sandbagging. You're
Yeah,
keeping
yeah.
it all a
I can't
secret.
say look. I can't say Expo anymore because Kobe's going to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
So let us. Do you want to watch a video or something?
Yeah, you watch a video. I'm going to go
You
get
want to
Kobe.
we'll see a video of
MX4.
I'll show everyone the. Oh, you want the MX4?
What have you got?
I've got MX4. We've got walking through Tamir at the
Yeah,
show.
go. Show me.
Tamir.
Show me. I want some.
That might be a bit loud. There you go. Have a look at that. four drives. Fast Attack buggy. He's got a 2011 marking on it, so it was first re-released then. The great thing is this particular version is being re-released with the decals of the camouflage. So camouflage is already being printed and it's quite a soft focus. So when you cut it out and you stick it on, it's going to look like an airbrush finished. So as you can see here, look at how good that camouflage finish is.
Is it 380 or
Quite amazing.
540.
So that's the Fast Attack vehicle. Also, we have re-release of the Avante. So I've seen the Avante quite often, and it's always been a fan favourite.
Hey, we've got that in stock. The NSX. EP210 NSX.
Oh, the Opal Cadet's coming. Look at that. Bolivar. Yeah, they had this display area where they were showing off the trucks.
Oh, the scale truck.
14 scale one.
Good open.
I don't mind them. When they bring out the trailers, here we go. And they showed the remote uncoupling it.
Oh.
Yeah, look cool. It's big. That's a new TRS.
Yeah,
21.
21.
Cool.
The TRS 21 is JDM, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, that's the injection molding machine. This was amazing to watch. Look at this, how quickly it operates. It opens and it drops the little dinosaur. I got the dinosaur over here, actually. This is a brand new truck that's coming out, FA16. What's that? Do you like the Bronco? Three colours, man. No, come with it. Look at that. Can't miss that.
Oh.
That stuff. Yeah, cool, yeah.
Beautiful job. Not allowed that.
got those?
Not for you.
These are in the store already.
I want that one.
You want the full 5 one? Yeah. Brand new DAX kit. 112 scale Honda DAX. 125. There we go, there's all the sprue. So this one actually offers to be built with the decals for the Tamiya limited version or the regular version, which is shown there. Here we have the brand new 240Z custom special. The kit isn't exactly brand new because there was a magnificent 240Z that was released. That was the ZG, but there are some quite big differences, and they have shown the two here for comparison. Okay, let's get a bit closer. Okay, so big differences are the headlight covers and also the front bumper arrangement. That's all brand new. We have different wheels, and as we look inside, I think the carburetors are different too, because it looks like just mesh stacks there, whereas the ZG has the big filter. Very cool. Let's have a closer look at the sprue. Those are the clear parts.
Brand new sprue there.
Now this kit was quite groundbreaking because it had all the individual chrome parts around the windows molded separately. But this appears right here to be the original parts for this particular version. You've got different flares, the different wheels, the different front end. Quite a lot of differences, really. Great to see that the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA is available again. Beautiful looking kit. You can see they've finished it in 2 different versions. So this one here, bumperless, and this one with the bumpers. And you got some beautiful decals there. I like that. So these are some of the figures that they're redoing. So similar closures as the original that was 30 years ago. Just one more. Everything there. Leopard 2 A7V, that's actually a brand new kit, the entire thing. Got the Pterodons, they're coming. They're more than transparent. I want to say that you actually switch to the mini one for one. That's a 76 scale. That's 35 feet then. Yeah.
Is that 25? Is that
No, the 8 one. There you go.
I love the music that you put in that.
Do you like that?
Did you put that in?
Yeah, that's from my personal collection.
Wow. You need valves to get the best out of that.
That's right. That's right. And boy, do I have some good valves.
Speaking of valves and thespians, I think we should have Kobe on.
Let's get Kobe on.
Let's get Kobe on.
Hi, Mr. Kobe.
All right.
Come in with your magic.
Kobe, how are you,
What
mate?
is that?
This is another. Go in the middle there, mate.
Yeah,
Get in the
yeah,
middle.
closer. Come close to me. I don't bite.
Doesn't bite hard.
Not normally.
All right.
Just more of a Nora.
Cool.
How are you, Kobe?
I'm good. I'm good.
Welcome
How are
back.
you?
So this
Thank
is
you.
your debut.
Yeah, this
Another
is my first
debutant
one.
on the show. So we had Oscar on. Now we got Kobe on.
Here we are.
Your first time on the show, not the first time in front of a camera though.
No, that's correct.
No.
That's correct. This part-time job is the hobby store, full-time actor. So
Mm.
And famous dude.
yeah,
That's
and
right.
famous dude.
and
yeah.
famous dude.
Yeah,
I know the famous
absolutely.
dude. I know that dude.
Exactly.
What do we
Kobe.
have here? I think
What
from the front,
have we
front
got here?
camera, it's going to be pretty hard to see.
Pretty hard to see.
Could have been
yes.
plane of the week.
Plane of the week.
Could have
absolutely.
You're gonna have to go to Overhead Town and don't touch it, BJ, because you will break it.
I touched it all yesterday.
Yeah, but
It's taking too many photos of it.
you're likely to break these things.
All right.
What do we got here?
All right, Kobe, tell us what we're looking at.
This is a 144th scale Focke-Wulf D9.
It's going to fall off if I do this.
It
Ah.
might. Yeah, that might fall.
How's that? I'll keep it there.
I can hold it if you want. I can take it off. This
Oh, there you go. All right.
like that. So
Yeah.
this is a little Focke-Wulf D9.
Yes.
It's made by Platts, but reboxed by Edward. It comes with 4 schemes, but I've chosen to do the 1945 fall of Czechoslovakia scheme.
Mhm.
And yeah, as you can see by the scale, it is one of the smallest scales you can get in aircraft, other than 700th scale for ships. And yeah, this is a fun little build. It got my mojo back on track for building models.
Mm.
Lots of little scratch built things on here because the parts of the kit are quite thick.
I'm amazed at how much detail you put into this. I mean, the original kit is already really well detailed, right? Because it's already got etched panel lines.
Yes, it does. Recessed panel lines. But I've added quite a few little details. So the little pitot tube on the top
On the
of
wing
the screen,
tip. Yep.
that broke off many times. But
Right.
that's essentially a stretch sprue
Right.
and the stretch sprue is encased with a cotton bud tube that I've stretched as well.
Right.
So back many years ago in Australia, you used to be able to get hollow cotton bud tubes
Yeah. Plastic
that were
ones.
made out of plastic, and they still sell those in Indonesia. So I picked up a couple of packets of them.
What would happen if you tried to do that with the current?
They would just burn.
Oh,
so
would
the
they?
ones that are sold on shelves today, they're made out of paper.
Well, that sounds like fun too.
Yeah, exactly. if you want your model to burn as well. But yeah, we'll go on the bottom. See if I can get a little bit of that action going.
So you use the airbrush on this?
Yes, so this is all freehand camouflage, except some of these hard edges, like on the bottom here.
Yes.
You see the bottom blue aligning with the silver.
Yeah.
And then the RLM 83, the green there. That was all masked. But
I like how you got all those different tones.
yeah,
Well,
so,
like the ailerons are
so they're the blue color
Yes.
of the fuselage.
Yes.
So that's what it did look like.
right.
Yeah, that's how it was originally. So
How did you do the dark panel lines?
that's just Tamiya panel line black.
How good is that stuff?
That's the best. That is absolutely the best stuff.
And it even worked on those tiny little panel lines.
Yep, sure does. So these, they're really nice panel lines. Doesn't have to be too thick for it to work on. You just have to be careful cleaning it up. So if you want to thin it a little more with enamel thinner, it will run smoother into the panel lines.
Yeah.
And then just a cotton bud to clean those up. But on the middle section, I used a little bit of black oil paint and brown oil paint mixed together.
Yeah, to do the streaks.
Yeah, to do a couple of streaks from the
Right,
radiator
okay.
and from the wheels where all the grime goes. Also the gun bay, the gun ejection ports where
Yep.
the shells would leave.
Yes.
Because this tends to be a pretty grimy part of the aircraft.
Yeah.
I was planning on portraying this wheels down, but because it is so finicky, I dropped one of the landing gear struts.
Yeah.
And it snapped in half. I
Okay.
tried scratch building it with a needle
Yes.
and then some more of that stretched
Sprue.
cotton bud
Oh, yeah.
hollow plastic.
Yeah.
But it just didn't sit right. One of the gears was a lot smaller than the other.
I guess with a model this small too, it's really difficult to deal with the join lines, yeah?
Yes, it is.
But the fit was pretty good on this.
The fit was really, really nice with this one.
Right.
Even the canopy fit's really nice. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
It does. So in this kit, you get the model, the plastic sprue, which it contains one grey plastic sprue.
Mhm.
It has the single molded canopy,
Mhm.
and it comes with masks for the canopy as well.
Oh, mask too.
Yep. So this
Oh,
one
wow.
comes with a little mask set for the canopy, which is good.
How'd you do the aerial?
That's my hair.
No,
Yep, that's my hair.
I
So-
couldn't do that.
So I had to use a hair straightener because I got a perm at the moment. But yeah, just pulled one of my hairs out and then painted it with a not exactly black, but a NATO black, which
Right,
is
okay.
a little bit lighter. It's not going to
Like a super dark grey.
super dark grey.
Yeah.
Um,
And you were telling me you were doing those chips with a thinger.
Prismacolor. So
Right.
Prismacolor pencils.
Yep.
They're just like a regular pencil, but even better. So you just sharpen those up, and then yeah, you can make some nice little chips. On there, they're not as thick as when you're painting them on, or in this scale, even masking.
It's pretty subtle.
Super subtle, which is kind of what you want in this
Let
scale.
me see if I can get like mega close. Yeah, let's get closer.
It's even closer.
Wow.
So it also comes with decal seat belts, which you
Right.
can kind of see in
Yeah,
there.
you can see them.
And
Oh, you can really see the chips now.
yeah, exactly. There you go. Let's get a little bit of light on that.
So that's a silver Prismacolor
Pencil.
pencil.
So yeah, you have to use it on a flat surface, otherwise it doesn't bite into the medium of paint that you're using.
Yeah, I guess it's like smooth plastic, right?
Yeah,
You just slide right over the top.
exactly. You wouldn't.
So I think I'll get your pencil over here. Let me go grab it.
Absolutely.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back.
So here's the pencil. You know, we're talking
What's the
about
pencil?
we're talking about the pencil.
I'll put this on the stand for a minute.
Oh,
does it just balance there? Does it?
yeah, it's really good. So I took some photos of it, and it looked like it was flying.
That's the clear point.
Your name should be Harry.
So the clear point on this one, the stand, that's actually just stretched canopy sprue.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Did you stretch it like with a candle or like?
Yeah,
But-
just use a candle. That's the best way to do it to
Bit
get
safer,
the flame going.
yeah.
Absolutely safer.
Wow.
Probably tilt it a little bit.
Well, here's the pencil. That's the pencil you brought in to show me.
Yeah, that's the pencil that I use. So
Prismacolor, silver.
Premiere.
Oh, Premiere. So that's a series of this pencil, is it?
Yeah.
Argent.
Argent PC 949.
Okay.
So-
Wow, that's cool.
I wouldn't use the Prismacolor pencil on 48th scale or 32.
Right.
It just comes up a little bit too fine. Because I work with lacquer-based paints.
Right.
So this was painted with lacquers as well. They're
Yeah.
super strong paint. So if you paint acrylic over lacquer, say I'm building another one of these Fokker Wolves, base coat over primer with silver, and then if you want it to be shiny, polish it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you can just scratch away acrylic paint that you put over the top of it. So that is a better effect of chipping in a larger scale. Whereas in this smaller scale, all that you really need is the pencil.
Wow.
Don't crash it.
So with the D9, how is that different from the earlier Fokker Wolves? It's got longer nose, right? Because it's got
It's got the Jumo 213 engine, water-cooled engine, I believe it is.
right.
So they use those on the Ju-88s.
Oh, really?
So the bombers.
Right.
But the radial engine that they were using on the early models,
Yep.
although it was very robust and a reliable engine, it didn't perform as well at high altitude.
Right.
So they basically chopped that off the front,
Yep.
designed a new bracket to hold this inverted 12-cylinder engine.
Right. Okay.
Also, later in the war, they had a stockpile of these engines and bombers, even though the leader wanted more bombers.
Mm.
They
Well,
needed-
they didn't have the air superiority
No.
then, did they?
No, not after 1943, 1944, late 43, early 44.
Mm.
So, yeah, they created this to counter B-17s and Lancaster bombers. So,
Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
quite an effective aeroplane. Very
Amazing.
famous with Gallon Circus. That
Yes.
was the Fokker Wolf D9s that were painted with red and white stripes on the bottom of the aircraft.
Yep.
That's also another scheme that you can get in this kit.
Right.
So it comes with one of those. And they would escort. The story was that they thought they were black and white.
Yeah.
Because photos back then, red is super saturated on film. But then through talking to pilots, later on they found out they were red, and they were basically so that you could see them in terrible weather, and they would guide in vulnerable 262s.
Oh,
to
right.
land
Okay.
On airfields.
Right.
That were vulnerable to P-51 attacks.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That is amazing.
History
this-
lesson and a bespoke model.
And now we can talk about Expo, can't we?
Well, this is going in Model Expo, I assume.
Yes.
Absolutely. Going in Model Expo. So this will enter the 100.
So it must have taken you years to do this.
This is the reason I built this kit is because it's super quick. It's a really quick kit to build.
It's quick.
It's like 20 parts.
Oh,
Not complex at all.
and you didn't relace the wheels or anything? No.
No, they're
yeah.
they're just folded up in there.
You need a tutorial to do that.
So how long would this have taken you? It must have been months.
Oh, well, on and off working on it. So I had it finished within like maybe
2
2
days.
weeks.
Mm.
2 weeks of working on it in like on the afternoon.
Seems reasonable.
Seems reasonable.
Seems reasonable. for
No,
a
he's having to
black
dig
and
at me because I couldn't finish my Fiat.
Oh,
white. In 2
okay.
years.
But that
But
is a
third year, it's going to be epic.
That's right.
that's
Has to be now. Now
Yeah.
it has to be.
a
gotta be.
1/12 scale, isn't
It
it?
is 1/12 scale.
So if you
rebuilt.
calculate 1/12 compared to 144, that's a lot more years you've got left.
Oh, thank you.
Until-
See, I like
until you can
that.
finish that one.
See,
So
I like that.
2
But,
weeks, 2 weeks for that, probably another 100. Yeah, so
no, I have it
100
ready.
weeks,
I'll
so
have
2
it
years.
ready
How long
in a
did it
year.
take you? You want 3 years. That's over
Yeah,
budget.
yeah, 3 years would be good.
3 years is over budget.
Good
for scale.
things turn out over budget sometimes.
Do they?
Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
You'll see that in the film industry, wouldn't you?
Yep, that's exactly right.
That is
That's right.
fantastic. Anyway,
That's
No, so
amazing.
this is going to be good, and the model show is going to be good. When's the model show, Beach?
It is from next Saturday.
Saturday.
So we've got.
You're going to
8
go and
days.
drop models off Friday.
No, it'll be Saturday.
Saturday.
Is it? Hang on. No, Friday night you can.
Friday night you can.
Yeah, it'll be Friday
Saturday
night.
morning. They usually
Yeah.
cut it off by 11
Yes.
o'clock.
So I'll drop it off Friday night, and then we'll be there on the Monday. And
Monday.
that's Monday is the King's birthday holiday over here.
Yep.
And that's when they have all the judging finished, and that's when they award all of the prizes.
That is fantastic.
Mm.
I love
Well, in
it.
the meantime, this is going to be living in the shop.
Display
It's going to be in the cabinet. So if you
Absolutely.
want to come by and have a closer look at it, it is really amazing
Yep.
to the naked eye.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Come and approach me.
Mm.
Love 144th scale. I think it's a very underappreciated scale.
Mm.
You can really achieve a lot, and it is quite impressive if you get it right.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. Well, I think you've got
And
it
doesn't
right
take
here.
that much space.
Absolutely.
Not much space at all.
Put it on your little desk.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you
good
very
work.
much, Kobe.
Very much.
And
Cheers,
good luck
guys.
at Model Expo.
Thank you. Thanks, Brett.
Cheers. So Model Expo, it's on from,
It's the day of superstars.
isn't it? So Saturday the 8th, is it? Saturday 8th, Sunday 9th, and then Monday the 10th. And if you want to know more info, you can find it on our Facebook events page.
I couldn't possibly need to know anything more.
And you'll find the link to the official website. So there'll be rules and stuff if you want to enter. And if not, then it'll tell you the
Pants are a must.
administration. I
The rules. Pants are a must.
don't think it's written, but it's been an unwritten rule for a very long time, I think.
What are they saying about the car?
What are they saying about the car?
Where are we at? We must
I think everyone's been distracted.
have they?
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
They've given up.
Falling asleep.
We need more weights. We've got no weights. We've got no killer wasps.
Doesn't matter.
And we've got no model, right?
I think
Mm.
I'm saying that we've beaten them.
Have we?
I'm saying that we've beaten them because
I've
they're
got
done.
more stuff to show. Have we got more time?
Well, how much time do you want?
I don't know. Do you want to see anything more?
What have you got?
Well, I got a tank. Well, it's not really a tank. It's a
Show us your tank.
self-propelled.
Pig tank.
No, it's not a pig tank. I already built the pig tank, so you can't get me on that one.
Hmm.
This is another mini art kit of the Stu 42.
Stu.
This is pretty much a Sturmgeschütz 3,
Sturmgeschütz.
but it's got a different gun on it. It's got a shorty.
What gun does it have?
This one.
Hmm.
Actually, I'm not too sure. I think it's a 10.5 centimeter. The
Whoa.
Stugs had a 7.5 centimeter, which was a high velocity gun.
Well, they wouldn't measure in inches, would they, being German?
You never know. Might want to be different.
No.
And this one's got the big gigantic gun. It's short barrel, as you can see.
Short barrel.
And they had no turret, so they couldn't actually turn the gun around. They
But
had to
you
drive the
had
whole chassis
you had
around.
tracks.
They had tracks.
Yeah, so
So-
you could just whiz it around like that.
Yeah, so you had to talk to the driver and tell him which way you wanted to go to direct the gun.
3 o'clock,
That's it.
2 o'clock.
But the advantage of
2:15.
these were they were quicker to build because they didn't have that rotating mechanism,
Mm.
and they sat lower, so they had a smaller
And they would
silhouette.
have been faster and cheaper, I imagine.
Yes.
How fast
So-
could it go?
Oh, I think these things drove it around 60 kilometers an hour.
Did you see that thing on the G-Wagon?
Oh, yeah, that's
How
awesome.
cool is that?
Yeah, it did spinnies on the spot.
I thought my new car was cool.
There's a bag
Imagine
of all
doing
the
that in the car park.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this particular kit,
Mm.
many are renowned for making interior detailed kits as well. But this is not an interior kit. This is a exterior detail kit. But what they do is they just don't give you all the interior bits. So it's still got all the really fine details in this one, just on the outside. Because most people aren't going to build the interior anyway. And if you do, you close it up, most of it you won't see. So it's still got all the individual track links.
No.
And you can see the hull is in
Hull.
flat sides. So you get full detail on every single piece. And individual track links, your favorite.
Lots of sprues.
Lots of sprues.
Lots of sprues.
And then inside here.
For a little tank, how much is that tank going to weigh? It's going to weigh like a tank.
I don't know.
It's going to be a
Big.
big tank.
So inside here, you got the photo etch.
Yep.
And then they've got the decals, which are all printed by Cartograph now. And
Are
as we
they?
know, Cartograph make the best decals. Got a little bit of clear here for all the periscopes and multi-piece wheels. Just absolutely beautiful kits. Beautiful. I'm going to crack this open because there's going to be so many bits. It's going to be really hard to get back in there. But these are simply beautiful. There you go. That's what I got to show
Have
you.
you got another video? I feel like
I
there's
do.
lots
I've
of
got more
Well,
videos because there's something else we haven't talked about yet.
Well, you're directing this.
Okay, there's some. Let's show the Masami video. Yeah,
Wasabi.
Wasabi's hot.
Yeah.
Hot. I'll show you this one. Oh, hang on. I don't know which one's which. Is it this
You
one?
can't say that. That's racist.
Is it this one?
RC カーレーサー
Ah, there you go.
広坂正美の父で
We
ある
can
正
think over
明
this
は
because it's in Japanese.
正美の
That's
メカ
right.
ニ
It's
ッ
quite a
ク
long video, right?
And there's no subtitles.
1987年
So
の夏の
this
イ
is
フマーオフロード
a
世界選
memorial
手権で正美が優勝したことで
2001.
チャンピオンメカニックの勝利を
Because it was 9/11,
得
right?
て
Well, this is actually a step back in time.
自
So
身
that
の
was
手掛けたマシン
at
が
Yeah.
and this is his first world champion.
1993年大
They
会
showed
まで
with
は
Schumacher.
Yeah.
Now
OWD
they're
クラスに
showing
おいて負けな
his
し
first with
世
that
界
would
一の
be
メ
the
カニック
870.
設計者とし
So
て
him and his dad.
長きにわたり
And
君
then
臨
the
し続け
variation
てい
of
た
the 870.
Yeah, the
Oh, the Works
870.
91. Works 93.
1995年大会で正美は優勝
So
を
this
逃す
was
ものの
1995,
次
which unfortunately he didn't
の
win.
1997年大会では
He
王座を
reclaimed
奪
it
還
in 1997.
ディフェンディングチャンピオンとして1999年大会を
1999?
He didn't. He
しかし
qualified
こ
in
の
the B.
大会で
All
は
right.
それまで絶対的な
No
強さを
shame in the B main, is there,
誇
Tony
った
G?
クラスでまさかの予選落ち言い訳のできない惨敗とと
Oh,
もに
look at the face.
The
チャンピオン
disappointment
の座を追われるとい
in
う
the B
屈
main.
辱を
That's how I look
Is it?
when I
次
get
回
in the B main.
2001年大会で王座奪還を果た
2001,
すため
unfortunately, his saying was
広
cancelled.
坂正美と正
And you
明
know,
Yeah, they're getting ready. They had
I
a
can read
prototype.
Japanese
マシン
from
開
here.
発を始め
Aren't
た
Yeah.
数えきれないトライアンド
Look
エ
at
ラ
all
ーを
those.
繰り
There's
返
a
し
plane
て
crash and they
prototypes.
couldn't race.
これなら
2000
と自信を持てるプロトタイプが完成
2003,
大会
2004,
ま
I
で
didn't
に
attend.
万全を期すべく
So here they are
アメ
getting
リカ
ready
で
to
の
go.
事前テストを決めた出発は9月11日
So they
プロ
left
トマシン
They
on
left.
試
9/11.
作パ
They
ー
left
ツ
on 9/11.
ジグに
Yep.
工具
And
世
that
界
was
戦
the
の
car.
ために用意した全てを持って机上の人となったが
That's what they were
その
going
机
for.
上の
And
最
they
中に
called.
アメリカ同時多発テロが発生アメリカには到着することはかなわなかった
Unfortunately,
空港ホテル全てが大パニックの中
airport's closed.
カナダに緊急着陸したものの自分たちのボストンバッグがまさかのロストバゲッジ
Oh, had to
テ
get
ス
his
トどころ
luggage.
ではなくなったところに加え世界戦へ向けて用意した全ての機材が目の前から3年にはエンジンカーに照準が合わせた
2003.
All right, here we go.
そんな幻のオフロードマシンが長年の時を経てついによみがえるマシンの名は MX4 Forever
They created
So
the
this is the
MX4.
special release buggy. Commemorative. MX4.
Masami.
But the thing is, this is not just a reproduction of that prototype, it's a modernization of the prototype.
Yeah.
So it's designed to use modern electronics. And
Not
look at the
so
beautiful
bad.
box. All fully CNC machine.
Mid-mount.
Even the arms are CNC machine. And there's only 100 of these that are made available worldwide.
And Masami is expanding the insert by hand and cutting the front tires.
The tires on this car are due for stock. They're only available in rears. And so you cut them down. If you've got the spoil with that
I showed him what to do. I showed Masami what to do. Listen to me, my videos, you can't really do except to tell you what to do.
So the great thing about this will be available for follow the link or have click on the video on YouTube and there's a link to the sales platform.
Nice.
And make 100. There's a video on it. Yeah, but it's not right. You learn from the same thing.
I do it all the time.
Here's the point, which is right? Come from the master painter. Is it? I would imagine it's. I reckon it's not. Yeah, there you go. You can see the shorty battery going in.
You can.
And you'll see, look at this, and the Tommy has no shame, he's just going to drive the crap out of it.
I do that when I drive race cars.
There you go.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, I think it's one of them, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Still using his,
It'd be more impressive if
radio.
he took it to the
There you
Worlds
go.
next year.
Yeah.
People,
Myself
if
from tomato.
he in tomato,
I think it's tomato. You're hungry.
How can you be hungry? I'll take you a half mile one.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's a good thing. What a world to be.
what did you eat?
I'm going to get rolls.
Oh, you follow it there. They've got good stuff, don't they?
I love this music, the chanting.
You would. Alright, end it. Come on.
Enough? So that's the MX4. So that's on sale tomorrow. If you want something really bespoke and very special.
If you've got $2,800 burning a hole in your pocket.
No, it's more than that. It's 2,600 US dollars,
Oh, well.
which is 3,600 Australian dollars. So if you got that, that's only spare change. Send an email to Masaki because Masaki is taking care of international sales.
You get to choose who gets it.
That's right.
You get
So,
it.
so
you get
write
it.
a very polite
yeah.
email, and there's a good chance you might
You're
get
a
one.
fucker, son.
That's right.
Please to give me car.
That's right. And here's a copy of my bank statement.
Yeah. And if you'd like to give him another $50, I'm thinking or $100. I think that's what it's going to take. To...
That's right.
No, so good on G-Force, good on Masami and Masaki for doing that.
Amazing.
But it's no Yokomo.
No, because
It's
what
no
other
Yokomo.
news? What other news do we have?
It's no Yokomo.
Oh,
Have you got the link there?
He did the segue. And
Oh, the link.
You failed to
Have
pick
you got
up
the
on it.
link there?
Come on.
hang on.
Yokomo have announced the mighty 834B. It got leaked overnight. I'm tipping in response to the MX4, but they got leaked overnight, got pushed forward, and here we are. The 834 is
The
coming.
Wonder Dog Fighter.
The Wonder Dog Fighter.
There it is.
I wonder if the Riri will have a chain. I would be surprised,
Can't tell from
but
the
somewhat disappointed
from the 3D rendering it because it's the chain.
because we know the chain would be crap.
It
Yeah.
says chain drive, but I mean the original was chain drive.
Yep.
Yep. So
And it was crap.
so let's have a look at it, eh?
Let's see what they can do.
Where is it? Over here. How's that?
There we go.
That's the smallest picture you've ever seen, isn't it? Let me try to fix
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
What have I done now?
You've
you've
broken it.
locked us
I
out.
have, haven't I? How's this?
There we go.
All right.
No, so it's a fine thing.
How's that? Is that
Better
better?
that. Yeah, it's better.
All right. Let's go back here. That is better. All right. So here's the link. We're actually taking pre-orders. The pre-order price is a guesstimate at the moment.
Guesstimate.
So it will be the amount that you will be charged at checkout. But if there's any differences, we will sort that out.
We'll sort that out later.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Hopefully you get some money back. But there's a good chance we could ask you for another $1,000. No, we won't.
So there's a link you see coming up now. Now, what do we know about this? So these are the CAD drawings that were released by Yokomo.
This is Yokomo's first ever World Championship car, 1985 with Gil Lossie.
Gil Lossie?
Yes.
Before he started some piddly car company.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, the Gil Car Company or something.
I don't know, Gilly or something.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So it was different to Ranch Pit Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, so I had another brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with this car, I
You saw this, didn't
I
you?
saw this car.
Yeah.
I had to keep it a secret. So when I was in Japan at Scuba, we actually got to look at the car. And
I can't believe they didn't get you to test drive it and analyze it for them.
Well, when they weren't looking, I actually signed one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that could be.
Get one. So if you get one underneath the chassis, BJ Louis.
That's right, with my phone number.
You know, I would have licked it.
Well, I licked the phone number.
I would have licked the car.
Ah,
What's that crazy Aussie doing? He's licking everything.
there you go. So there's an 834 Wonder Dogfighter. Let's have a look at the different angle. There is another angle.
The angle of the dangle.
And I'll
And it
lost what
probably
I'm doing.
it
What am
won't
I
come
doing?
black and white, will it?
I hope not.
There we go.
Well, the CAD images were originally pink and green, and we fixed that because it looked horrible.
There you go.
So it does look like it does have the original chain.
It's got the channel there for it to
But
run
surely
in,
they'll
but
give
it's
you
covered over, so I don't know.
what
Let
they'll do.
me read. Where was it?
I'm not
It
sure.
was here. There it is.
It
Are we looking at the camera?
You're looking at the
Is that
camera.
what's
I'm looking
happening?
at something else.
No, I'm looking at Beats looking at that.
Well, you look at that. Can you even read Japanese?
Yeah.
I'm having a look at this
Oh, what are you looking at? Ah.
because you're distracted.
Well, there's not a lot of detail here. It just says, please keep in touch with their social media to find out more details. You can see how they've designed the chassis to take the shorty in the center.
Yeah.
The release date is expected to be August.
August.
Yes. So if you like one, we are taking pre-orders now.
We are, and it will not be $3,600.
It will not.
I can
Well,
guarantee that
People
will
can
not
pay
be.
that if they want.
Well, they can. Will you sign it for that?
No, I'll rub my signature off.
Fantastic, guys. Well, let's wind this show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a close look at the car. Have you got any other sneaky videos that's been hanging out?
I've got the Kyosho video. Do
All right.
you want to see that one?
Why not?
Here's a Kyosho video.
Let's go.
That's another retro car coming out.
Optimus Pro.
The rally's action.
That's it.
There's my name. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay, so that was one of the halls at Toronto. Two halls. Yeah, but she wants an Optimus Pro, that is. There you go. Do you reckon carbon fiber is going to be carbon fiber or hard drive? Okay, the other three. Pretty cool. There's your car. Look at it, it's fully lit too. So cool. We're going to make it fully lit. With this sound? Oh, we don't need to, you'll be recording. Yes. Yeah, got one. Yes. Really, really supportive. Funky. Phaser, how good are they?
Actually, it's Japanese.
Mini Z's.
I think you might be getting paid to get them.
Yeah, Mini Z's are looking good, don't they?
Yeah. That needs to be quiet.
What do you think?
I wonder if they break down all the
That's really good. Being able to see this, it's a really good vibe. There's so much new stuff at the fair. Because usually when the last time I went to the fair, it was probably a bit low in a lot of reaction in it. But this time around, from all the different manufacturers, there was a lot of new tools. Actually, it's really good. Very good. So, very nice. Also, they can stop pressing holes in very, very strong drop. Well, that's how you think. You want it? Yeah, you put it in the bag. Oh, boom. Look at this. Look at the gas.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. I still like them. No, they won't make a comeback.
Was there a Hirobo booth there?
Hirobo. I don't remember a Hirobo booth, no.
Okay. Because I know they still make helicopters and stuff. And
They
there's been-
do.
And there's been rumours of them doing reissues. They've done the.
Well, they showed a CAD, didn't they?
They did the Ashura 112th, but I never actually saw it for real.
I don't think they actually produced it.
No. And
No.
there's been talk of them doing the reissuing the Zerta, which would sell very well.
Now, a lot of people have asked about Marui. Now, I
Hmm.
didn't show you, but Marui has a huge stand
Yeah.
at the fair, but it's full of BB guns
Okay.
because Marui focus on BB guns now. So they don't make plastic model kits anymore,
More
and
money
they don't make any
in
ready
toy
control.
firearms.
Yeah. Well, I feel like shooting you most days.
There you go. It's a good thing we don't have them here.
Yeah.
They were once legal, and now they're illegal because of this man.
Yeah. Purely because of me.
That's right. All right, let's have a close look at this, eh? And cats. What have we got here? Tell everyone what it is.
What are the punters saying?
Oh, they've stopped guessing.
Yeah, well, it's because they know that it's a Ferrari Daytona SP3.
Well, I don't think they did. They didn't get all
I
those
did.
three things. Oh, they did. Nids gave it all away.
Yeah, you looked up Wikipedia.
but
He did. He wicked it, but
Nid spends the entire show looking up what the car of the week is.
just to make sure that we got it covered.
Yeah.
Have a look at that. And this is from MR Collections. Beautiful model. It's only fresh in. Look at that. Look at the sheen.
The quality of the paint on these MR things is just unbelievable.
I don't know how they do it. I know that they're like up there in price, but look at the quality. I don't know. You couldn't
There's not a flaw on it. There is underneath us. But
underneath us.
Yeah.
Something that I find baffling is the size of the rear calipers on this car, Tony Gray.
they're as big as the ones on Deck Van.
They're huge. They're bigger than the front calipers, and that's really unique.
I'm just going to send through the link to the MX4 for any crazy person who wants to buy one. Because you can watch the video and then also get the
Well, they've
link.
got to stand behind TFG
TFG, you've
In
already
that-
sent your email in, haven't you?
in the car.
No, I spent
He
all,
bought-
Who stated it?
He bought something else last week.
I spent all my money on motorbikes this week. So
No, he bought something else on Sunday.
No, he bought a motorbike too that you didn't know about.
no, he knows about
No.
that.
Oh, does he? Oh.
That's all right. Catherine's not watching.
No, she's busy.
No, the Agama Tour Drive.
What is this? An SP what?
SP3, Daytona SP3.
Oh, the Agama, I forgot about that.
The Tour Drive Agama.
Yeah, well, I bought that last week. I've moved on.
What's it go with the tight waist? Is that because of the monocoque?
There's my monocoque out.
Why did you wear pants?
It's to be silhouette. I don't know how the Italians call
We
it,
don't
but
know the answer to.
all the cars used to have the silhouette of
Of what?
a lady or some such.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a lobster.
No. It's like they
It
used
looks like
to
a
have.
crustacean.
That's where the Monica Testarossa come from.
Oh, right.
Beautiful redhead.
Oh, okay.
They had-
Well,
I used to be a redhead. That was a fair while ago, though.
Oh, really? So we
Ginger
normally look at BBRs, right? But this is not a BBR. This is an MR collection
MR.
car.
So next step up in the quality scale, isn't it?
Oh, it's the best I've ever
Look at the paint
seen.
finish. So there's
And even the glass,
yes,
the Lexan, like it's
Yeah.
it doesn't distort. It's not very thick, so it doesn't distort like
That's
a
right, and
magnifying
that's
glass,
where
and
it's-
it's not wavy or ripply at all.
Yeah.
that's right. So to get thin glass is a bit of a trick.
Like look at the light reflection across the top there. It's
Mm.
like
It
flat.
matches the paint, and that's what you want.
It's perfect. The thing I'm
Amazing.
looking at is have a look at the grill. It's got all the details on the mesh, and it's just
Mesh.
unbelievably
Mr.
thick,
Schmidt.
small.
Can we
I
get
don't
some
know if we can
light?
actually even pick it up.
Oh, there you go. There's mesh, and you got the.
and that's not just a graphic sticker. That is mesh.
Yeah,
Wow,
I have no idea how they do that.
Little hands,
that's right. Very small hands.
Very small mesh.
small hands, no
Yeah,
problems.
You can come in here and buy that kit. Buy that if you want.
Yes, they
Then we'll
are.
let you touch it. Otherwise, you don't get to touch it.
And it has a. This is a bit unique. It has a removable roof.
Yes.
Most of them don't, and I really like the open top models because you can see the interior detail. Because obviously these resin models don't have opening doors and panels and stuff.
That's right.
That's how they get the beautiful proportions.
Mm.
But also when it's got the roof on it and fully enclosed, it's also hard to get the real touch of the interior. And you can see everything from the gauges and the cluster, and it's amazing. Absolutely beautiful.
Clusters.
The longer you look, the more you see.
That's right. Beautiful.
That's a wrap.
Absolutely.
Oh my lord, there's another 90-minute banger.
How good's that?
Banger.
There we go.
That's a big one.
Wow. Yeah, that was
And
good,
we
wasn't it?
all like a big one.
And it weighed,
we?
for those who don't know, it weighed 1,519 grams.
1590
Yep, on the plinth.
on the plinth.
Yeah,
There you go.
plinth.
Well done. Well, there's another show. That was a special episode.
210.
210 it was.
And I even smashed a donut.
You did, didn't you?
I
did?
smashed a
And
donut.
there's still 2 left.
Still 2 left, funnily enough.
There's
I
some-
haven't had any. For everyone who keeps saying, TFG, you shouldn't have the donut. I didn't have any.
He's
I
being
bought
good.
them.
You haven't had any yet?
No.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to. I'm going home after this, remember?
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. We had some exclusives. We looked at some new stuff.
Huge news.
Mm.
Every week. Nobody believes us. What happened this week? Oh, not mine. Like, it's happening.
Yeah,
Constantly.
always.
Constantly.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Stay in touch, and we'll see you next week.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.